Here is my first science lesson. It is on how animals move. As a part of my science teaching philosophy, I encourage students to ask questions throughout my lesson as they process these new science concepts. And this can only be achieved if I am actively walking around to ensure everyone is following along. I will also find ways to guide my students along in their activities in order to deepen their understanding, as well as provide smaller group instruction. So the question I always asked when I was a child was, why does this matter? I want to engage students right off the bat so they see the value in participating in the lesson. Because knowing why a concept is important in our world is when scientists are born. I played this engaging video and asked students to create the different animal movements along with the video. So basically, we turned the classroom into a zoo. And I also moved with the students and hoped that it would give them permission to go all out in their movements.
Animal action, move like a bird.
After the video, I asked my students what they noticed and how animals moved, and together we created an anchor chart. I believe working together builds communication and a deeper understanding through seeing the way others process concepts. So together, we played a game where one child acted out an animal, and we had to talk in our groups what we thought the animal was. An animal is stuck on an island that is sinking into the ocean and has to get across to the other island in order to survive. They could fly over to the other island or swim through the ocean to get there. Draw a picture of an animal that could swim or fly to get to safety on the other island. Draw and label at least 3 animal parts that you think the animal would need to get there safely. Instead of oversimplifying activities for students, I want to challenge my students by creating purposeful lesson plans that provide support so that all students can engage in sophisticated science and engineering practices. It was really cool seeing all the varying ways each student completed the mission through designing a solution. I like seeing how everyone drew something. The writing aspect was definitely a bonus. The goal was to find an authentic way to summatively assess the students at the end of the lesson. We are all born scientists.